Hey Scruffy, how you doing? You're early again. So you ready for dinner? Okay, there's a meow. Wow, another meow. Okay. So I think you're doing better than last night. So all I got last night was a meow hiss. So I don't know if that's a thing, but with you I think it is. So probably should start using the term meow hiss since you hiss so often. Because when I was sitting down and starting to pet him, he meowed, indicating he wanted me to pet him. And then as I started petting him, he hissed. It was like one after the other, so it was a meow hiss. Okay, well, I got your hearty cuts with real chicken and beef, half a dosage of the earth, and of course your kibble. Sound good? Back to quiet, huh? Okay, well, I want to get this show on the road, so let's get moving here. So I'm going to open the door, okay? Okay, so I got your food. Good. Okay, so put it on the table. Get your water. Close the door. Let's change your water, okay? So, get your old water out. Get your new water in. So, stand up and sit in the chair and oops, step on the brush. And you're scared of everything, so you ran away. You're kind of far, Scruffy. I have to reach. It's a little better. Okay. So it's okay. So I think we're starting to get settled into a position here. Okay, maybe not. Okay, he's a little closer now. He's still moving around. Okay, nice. Actually, a little bit further from me now, so I got to reach a little. Bend over more. So the weather cooled down today. It's actually a little surprised. So I thought we were already past the coldest points of the forecast, but yeah, apparently it's today and tomorrow are actually going to cool down or have cooled down quite a bit. So I think we lost like 10 degrees since yesterday or something. And today and tomorrow the wind is kicking in, so not bad. I don't think there are any aircraft advisories, but strong enough winds that they indicated on the forecast display. So instead of sunny, you get the windy gust. Even though, yeah, the sun is like, yeah, perfectly clear. So very few clouds in the sky. But yeah, I like this weather. So I don't like it when it gets really hot. So I went for a run today. And when I went out, at first, it was kind of cold. Oops. You okay? Yeah. Thought he was going to strike. So, yeah, I was thinking, gee, should I have brought heavy clothes, heavy sweater or something? But the sun was, completely unobstructed, so we had the powerful sun, even though it was cool. So after, I got warmed up, getting through the first lap, I didn't have any real issues with cold. And the wind it's actually kind of nice, because as I was overheating, as I went longer on my run, the wind helped keep me cool. It's kind of like running on a treadmill with a giant fan in front of you. So anyway, yeah, I did really well on my run today. So I think, the cooler weather, just really helped my performance. Basically, the first 3 laps, which is 5 miles, I think. Yeah, 5 miles. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, kept my speed. Yeah, I usually drop off, especially in that 3rd lap. But yeah, I think I dropped off, but not much, and so. Did really well, and then I did my 4th lap, and I usually drop off a lot more on that lap, and I think I actually kept my pace from the 3rd lap. It was pretty close, very little drop off, with this one exception. I think I started coughing on the final probably 2/3 of a mile. So my throat got really dry. And it took me a while to kind of get past that. But yeah, I was feeling so good. When I got to the end of the 4th, I was going to do something extra, but I decided I was going to try doing a full another lap. So this is the farthest I've ever attempted. So last time, if you recall, I went an extra, I think, mile. So this time it'll be an extra 1 2/3 miles for the full lap. So that would make it 8 1/3 mile. And I did it. So very proud that I did it. And I kind of expected my time to drop off. I was just more happy than to do it. I didn't really care about the time, but my time actually didn't drop off that much. I was actually really surprised that I was mostly keeping pace from the previous lap. So I did slow down a little bit, but I wasn't too concerned about that. I expected to do a lot worse. I was just trying to get the distance in, and I made it, and I wasn't completely exhausted and about to die. So, felt pretty good even after the last lap. So yeah, I'm making progress. I'm happy about that. I'm also really hungry now. So I treated myself to an apple after my run as a snack. Okay, Scruffy, you're really quiet tonight, but you've been good, so it's about dinner time here. So you wanna get your food? Okay, you're ready for your food, okay. Okay, so here's your food. And let's see. Oh, I screwed up my dinner last night, so I'm actually a little grumpy today. So I have this bottle of garlic salt, basically seasoning, and I've been trying to give my soup a little bit more flavor. And the garlic salt is really old, so I thought I should probably use this. And I accidentally used the pour side of the bottle instead of the shake side, and I dumped a big chunk of the bottle into my soup last night, which basically ruined it. It was just pure garlic. It wouldn't be so bad, but because it was both garlic and salt, it was just way too salty. And so I ruined my dinner last night, and oops, it's just the brush. You've seen the brush before. Do it every night. Wow. Got into you. Show you the brush. Okay, I'll turn it over. So I'm not going to try very hard, but I just want you to get acclimated to this. Okay, I think I'm done. No. Just doing food in the bowl. I stopped with the brush, so I don't know what your problem is. So we made a tuna sandwich last night, since I ruined my soup. And yeah, probably screwed up my diet with that. And yeah, the sandwich is not as filling as the soup, so I'm grumpy. I have an avocado that was given to me by my neighbor. Actually, I have a couple of them. But yeah, I have trouble using bunches of avocados because they ripen so fast that I can't eat them all, or I'll do bad things with my diet if I try to eat them all. So I'm trying to put them in the fridge to make them last longer. But now I have the problem where they're not really ripening in the refrigerator. So I was thinking I could have one with my tuna sandwich last night, and yeah, it's been in the fridge for a while, so I thought, well, maybe it's ready. Maybe it's ripe now, and cut into it, and yeah, it was kind of hard and didn't really have much flavor, and I don't know, might be ruined. So I took one of the avocados out of the fridge, and I'm going to let it sit on the counter, see if I let it ripen, and see if it will recover from the fridge or not. So let's see, I saw Scruffy today, say mid-morning. Only caught a glimpse of him. He was out on kind of the outskirts of the deck. I think he was just sitting there in the sun. He was probably obstructed from my line of sight, so couldn't really get a good video of him. And he disappeared, so I didn't see him really early morning. And then yeah, so then I saw him mid morning, and then he disappeared again, and then I think early afternoon I saw him sleeping on the chair, and I think he stayed there pretty much the rest of the afternoon. So he stuck around today. I was actually a little worried because I did see a bunch of small birds land in a tree at the back, or a couple trees actually, at the back of the yard. And yeah, looked like they were a family or something, and yeah, they're just kind of jumping around between trees, and looked like they were interacting with each other, and looks like they were having fun. And I was worried, Scruffy might get up and ruin their day by trying to hunt them. But they were in the tree, so I don't know if you can catch them. But birds used to land on the ground here, so and I think that's why we don't get any birds anymore, because the cats have killed them all. So I was a little concerned for those birds, but yeah, since Scruffy was sleeping here, he wasn't a threat since he wasn't awake. And a big bug just landed on my arm. It's a mosquito. Bug. Yeah, I don't think you can see it. So the bug flew off and landed on the screen door. So I tried to record the birds, but yeah, kind of far away and they're very small, so I don't know if they show up on the footage or not. And then, yeah, last night after filming, I did finish watering the garden, and I did decide to water that dying tree again. Hoping they don't overwater it, but yeah, I don't know where the fine line is between not enough water, too much water, and just enough, or just the right amount. So I can't tell if the tree's doing any better. I can see the brown leaves, so I think it's doing worse than a few days ago, but I don't know. At this point, it might just be already a cycle of motion, so I don't know if there's actually any way to save those particular leaves. So I guess what I need to look for is any more new brown leaves. So I actually saw Scruffy in the garden when I was going down to get the hose, the water. He saw me and didn't like me getting closer, so he bolted, ran under the deck, and didn't see him again for the rest of the night or day or whatever. So anyway, I guess that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.